Hello guys, this is gonna be a very random story time video because, oh my god, this was not an expected vlog, obviously. So yeah, I'm just gonna break into it. It might be a long video, I'm not gonna over edit it. I just want to share my experience because it was amazing. And yeah, so I'm just gonna be like very random, natural and happy in this video. So yeah, I'll just share what happened. You saw the title, so you know what it's going to talk about. So yeah, I took a selfie with Henry Lau, former member of Super Junior, amazing soloist. Yeah, it happened. So I'm not going to talk about the fan meeting experience because like I have videos and I might put them into like a compilation of fan cams. Tell me if you want a compilation of fan cams. It's very good quality because my friend had a very good camera. So if you want, I can make a compilation fan cams of what happened. Let me know. I have very good videos, especially of Henry's abs. Yeah, it was a fun. Maybe I'll slip somewhere the story, maybe in the description or something, but yeah. So I got to go to Henry's fan meeting because my classmate is related to, like, knows Henry and works with him. Basically, he just got me free tickets to see Henry and he offered to all of our classmates in our Korean class. Everyone ditched because, I don't know, they like, missed their chance. One of them came. She does not give two shits about K-pop. She likes heavy metal. She was like, I don't really know why I'm here. Like, I mean, sure, whatever. She didn't regret it in the end, but she was like, yeah, it's not my type of music. I'm so glad she was there. It was really fun to have someone with me. My ramen already. I should get my ramen. I'm hungry. Should I eat here? I don't know. Probably not. Probably will. Wait a second. We moved. We moved because I'm hungry and I need food, and it would not be smart eating my ramen while being in my bed. So where was I? So we like saw the fan meeting was itself was very fun. There was not many songs. It was mostly like talking, and like there was a few very good guests. I really enjoyed it. The songs were amazing. He's such a good violin player. It's like insane. I love it so much. No, but it was really fun. I could understand enough to enjoy, though my Korean is obviously not perfect. But I understood enough. It was fun. This is some part I would kind of like. I wasn't bored. I was just like I could not get what they were saying because it was too complicated for me. So a few times were a bit hard. But otherwise, it was just pretty interesting and fun. And he was very sweet and friendly and lovable and goofy and whatever. But then the concert ended and he was doing this special event. So this event, we waited for like 20 minutes, not even half an hour, because we were like second floor. So we were kind of like really like at the latest, like the last people to do it. But basically the special event was that we got, Henry kind of gave us this gift, which was actually like related to charity work, so that was really cool. That was a really nice start. So he gave us this gift, and then yeah, that was it. So we waited for quite a long time to get there because we were like the last ones. And like I was texting my friend, telling him like, oh yeah, so because he was like, oh yeah, meet me in the lobby. I was like, because he told me at the concerts that he like came to me at the fan meeting. He was like, oh yeah, like later let's meet and we can go like take pictures with Henry later. I was like, oh my god, yes. I was freaking out. So I was like texting my friend, be like, oh yeah, it's taking time, like the event thingy or whatever. And he's like, oh, okay, sure, whatever. It's fine. He was like, yeah, it's a shake hands with Henry. It wasn't actually shaking hands, or maybe you could, but I didn't. It was just like getting this gift. My classmate told me, tell Henry you are my classmate from Yonsei. And I was like, okay, sure, I'll tell him. And I was freaking out because suddenly Henry was really close and I was like, oh my god, he's right here. And I thought he was like, would be farther down in the hallways, whatever. I was like, oh shit, okay, I need to tell him. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm Tadada's classmate in Yonsei. I was like, oh yeah, he's right over there. Like, and like my classmate was indeed waiting for me like right outside. I was like, oh hi. And it was like really kind of like, Henry was like, yeah, he's right there. I'm like, yeah, sure. So then I kind of like out of like joy, I just like hugged my friend. I was like, oh, thank you for like this opportunity. And I was like, oh, no problem. He's like, oh, do you want to head backstage? I was like, yeah, fine, like gladly. So then we went backstage and I was like faking to be like a normal person and not panicking inside. So I was kind of like acting normal and we got to meet all these people. Basically it was like all the people kind of working behind the scenes with Henry. So I met his stylist, his hairstylist, like everyone working behind the scenes. So there were a lot of people. I forgot, like I met his manager, his like main manager, which is really, he's really nice. He's like, everyone that was so nice. So I was like, oh, they were Korean teams, so some of them didn't speak as well English. So I was like, oh yeah, 스위스에서 왔습니다. Like, because like my classmate was starting to introduce us, and like again, he's my class, so he's not amazing at Korean either. So I was kind of like introduce myself and be like, oh yeah, so I'm from Switzerland, and oh, they were like, oh yeah, right, and then it was just like talking a bit, and like he was introducing us, and then like the stylist, I think it was the stylist, he like told me like, oh yeah, your 발음 너무 잘하네. 너무 좋습니다. Something like that. He was like, oh yeah, your pronunciation is amazing. And I was like, thank you! I love it when Koreans tells me I have a good pronunciation. I got that a few times, so I guess my pronunciation is really good. But he was like, yeah, your pronunciation is amazing. I was like, thanks, I'm touched. I love it when people tell me I have a good pronunciation. Anyway, so we met all the team, and I was acting like really like casual, normal, like, oh hi, nice to meet you. And I got to talk with Henry's mother, she's really nice. And like she was talking with us like, oh, why are you in Korea? And I was like, I'm in Korea for K-pop. She's like, oh, okay, that explains some things. So we talked with Henry's mother. She was really sweet. And then Henry finally finished the event, and he came down, and I was like, oh shit, Henry's right there. Okay. So then Henry arrived, and like people started like going there, oh yeah, it's photo time. So a lot of people started going, and I was like actually really casual. I was with my friend. I was like kind of like my friend who knows Henry, and I was like, it's fine, like I'm chill, like I have all the time in my world, like not like, shit, it's Henry. So then he was like, he kind of like, oh yeah, let's take a picture, and like I ended up in like a really fast line, because I think there was like another line of people, I don't know where they were coming from, but and I ended up right next to Henry way faster than I expected. I was like, wait, how did I end up here? So I pulled out my phone. I was kind of like, okay, fuck, now is the time. I don't know how it happened. I kind of like, it's half blurry, half very clear. So I pull out my phone. I don't know if he saw my EXO Lightstick lock screen, because they have I took picture at the Busan Festival, so I don't know if he saw that and if that influenced what he said later. But anyway, so I took my phone, and the first thing I actually said, I don't know if I even said like hi. I maybe have said like hi, I don't know. But then I was like, oh, I took out my phone. I was like, oh yeah, I'm bad at selfies. And I don't know if he replied anything to that. I was like, kind of, that's the blurry part. And then like we took a like really awkward selfie, because I kind of felt like talking, and I was like, I didn't know how to like give instruction. Oh yeah, we're taking selfies. So I was like kind of like, whatever. And I took a quick selfie. It's not good. It's bad. It's a bad selfie. Let me show you. It's a bad selfie. Like it's not good. It's not. Like what happened? Anyway, picture now so you can see. First, I did not notice that he had his hand on my shoulder. Like Henry touched my shoulder. So it doesn't sound too weird. He touched my shoulder. And I was like, oh, he had his hand on my shoulder. And I noticed like 15 minutes later when I was sending the picture to my friends, like, wait, he had his hand on my shoulder? So like, now that I think about it, I vaguely remember him like kind of like softly putting his hand on my shoulder, just taking a picture, you know. So I'm like, oh hi. And I was like, normally I'm really uncomfortable with like physical contact. I don't like people touching me. Like I don't. And I was like, oh, I didn't even notice. I was so like panicking. So we take the picture, and it was kind of like awkwardish. I felt like it was awkward. I don't know if like it was like, oh, when we took a picture, and it turned out bad. He looks. It's annoying because I was posing, he was not, but I look bad, worse than he does. He looks nice and he wasn't even posing, and I looked terrible and I was smiling. Damn it, why is all that unfair? Anyway, so then that's when I got really offended and mad. Like, he asked me, he's like, oh, the show was boring, right? And I look at him and I'm like, are you kidding me? It was amazing. I loved it. You did great. I think that's exactly what I said. And he was like, okay. But I snapped. I was like, how dare you say it was boring? How dare you insinuate I found it boring? I loved it. It was amazing. Even though I could not understand fully, I still really enjoyed myself. It was still amazing 3 hours. Of course, if I knew Korean, it would have been better. Of course, concerts are more enjoyable for me because I know I don't have to understand as much. But even with my lacking Korean, I loved it. So I was like, how dare you say I would think it was boring? So I really I just snapped. Like, are you kidding me? I think I really actually my voice just raised. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, guys, filming this video is becoming so complicated. I'm sorry, I changed location again because my roommates came all back home at the same time. I'm like, can I film, please? Okay, and then I got annoyed with him saying, how dare you? And I'm like, are you kidding me? It was amazing. I loved it. You did amazing. You did great. I think that's what I said. It kind of like has a flow, so I think it's what I said. So he was like smiling and like, okay. He was like nodding. I'm like, okay, I accept that you did not find it boring. I was like, thank you. I did not. Also, so he's taller than me. He's like way taller than I thought he would be. Like I'm 1.70 m, and I think he's like 1.76 from what I remember, which is tall, which is like average height, tall for a guy. I think it's more than average, but it's not tall. But still, he was like almost like half a head taller than me, so I was like, oh hi. And he's really handsome. I noticed that with NCT Mark, mostly that he was the one I noticed the more. Like he looks like a doll. Like his face looks like his skin is perfect and small and like so handsome. And Henry was the same thing. He looked, maybe it's a Canadian thing, Henry looks so handsome and stuff, and it's a thing I don't like. His skin looked perfect. He looked kind of like yeah, really like a doll. And also his like face is really small, like, so I guess SM has like a way of doing it, because god, my man, the visual. It was really short, and then I just left because I like after like I convinced him that I didn't think it was boring. So I didn't want like to like stop anyone, like to like make it long, so I was just like leaving because like I didn't want to take too much time. I already like just talking like being like and getting annoyed at him, like, are you kidding me? I was like, oh, I'm taking too much time. And like there was so many people waiting around, so I don't know how, like, if people even like looked at our interaction and like laughed because I got mad at him. I don't know if like anything. I mean, I'm kidding when I said I was just doing like, are you kidding me? It was amazing. I loved it. You did great. That's like how I said it. I was like really chill. But yeah. But yeah, I'm glad. It was really fun. And then I just like, I talked a bit more with my friend, and he was like, oh yeah, so what do you want to do now? I was like, oh, I'm probably gonna go home, because it was really far away from where I lived and like not in a familiar area to me. And it was like already like past 10:30, so I was like, I probably should go home. I could have stayed, I think, with my friend. He wouldn't have minded, but I felt like I was kind of maybe intruding a bit, because it's like all people, like show business people and people that know like each other a bit, and like that don't like that speak either. Like a girl was speaking Chinese, and like the other one was like kind of speaking Korean, so I didn't want to intrude too much. That's why I decided to in the end leave, and it was just like to catch my subway and stuff, and I didn't want to. I just, it felt the right thing to do. I kind of feel like what would have happened if I had stayed, would I have gotten like more chance to talk to Henry, but I feel like I already got lucky enough and I got to get mad at him, so I mean, goals, right? God. And then I was talking with the manager, and he was like, oh yeah, so are you studying, like, you're studying Korean? I was like, yeah, it's really hard. And he was like, oh, that's fine. And he was like, oh, what do you, so do you want to like I think maybe he was thinking we wanted to be like show business, like show people like in the show business. And I was like, oh, actually I want to open my own cafe. And he was like, you will? I was like, thanks. Like, that's my dream. And he was like, you will? I was like, thanks. Like, he was so nice. Like, he was like encouraging me, because that's my dream, like to open my own cafe. Like, that's the thing I really like to do. But to be honest, I would love to work in the show business in Korea. It would be amazing. Like, if I get the opportunity to stay longer and work in the show business, I would absolutely love it. It would be like amazing. So that's one of the things I'm looking out for in like my plan after this year in Korea, because I'm thinking of going home and learning how to like work in restaurants, like how to get your own restaurant stuff. Like there's like formal like apprenticeship in my country for that, so I might do this. Or if I get the opportunity to work in the show, like in the show business in like showbiz, like the people backstage kind of, I would love to do that. So that's like kind of the things that I would be very interested in, because I love seeing everything backstage, and today was amazing, and idols are amazing people, and all the people backstage helping them are amazing people. So I am looking out for that, and I'm like keeping my options open. So yeah, this was my experience of seeing Henry. Sorry, this video is gonna be a bit long. I can see the timer, even though I had to cut 3 times. I know it's gonna be a bit long. I still hope you enjoyed this video, and this is all like chit chat with me, half mukbang, half being interrupted and changing settings. But I hope you enjoyed this little vlog. It was amazing. It was really amazing. I'm very grateful to my friend who got me tickets to see Henry. I'm really grateful to Henry for this amazing show. It was not boring. Oh god, I'm annoyed. I'm so mad, literally. I'm like offended. Like, how could you ask me if I found it boring? Like, whatever. No, it was really fun. I met great people and it was just an amazing night. I really enjoyed it. I hope I get more opportunities like this. I kind of hope I can work in the show business. I'm keeping an eye out on that. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a very nice day wherever you are. I will see you in the next video, whatever the next video is, considering my schedule. I have so many videos filmed and I just don't post them. I literally went to the study about 2 months ago and I did not post a vlog about that yet, so still subscribe because I make very fun content. I vlog a lot of concerts. I go to so many concerts like crazy. Yeah, just follow me for more Korean content and let me know what you would want to see on my channel. Let me know if you want to see the full fan cams on a very long fan cam video of today's fan meeting. It was amazing. Thank you much for watching. Love ya. See ya. Bye bye.